I love fighting. It's something that has been a huge part of my life. And I feel good. I feel good physically. I feel good mentally. I love testing myself and challenging myself in competition. And my main form of competition has been combat sports.
Look at this. And Billy came out big. Exactly.
I always wanted to join the military when I was younger. I had this vision of being a Navy SEAL when I was a kid. I'd always play guns with my friends. Like, that was something that we did regularly. My dad was a Marine, my grandpa was in the Army. I had multiple other Marines in my family. My cousin's still active. So we came from a military family, and I always thought that was a really cool and honorable thing to do.
That's what you're doing. So if you walk in the ring, one doctor around. You're the small ring.
The ability to go on an adventure, to explore new things, to meet new people, and then through that also gave me that sense of purpose and that camaraderie, which I had already started developing a bit because I started fighting in high school. So I started to feel that, but then when I got to the military, I was with guys, spending years with guys in the most, stressful and personal environments, and really realizing that I could find a brotherhood and other guys to lean on outside of just family. It became like a second family to me.
I'm gonna punch it open. So it's good to get these nice technical nights. You're not worried about getting hurt. You're kind of just in a flow, able to move with different size guys, different levels, things like that. It's my boy Sadi here. I've been training here for about 2 months now. I knew of the Nolan Brothers. They opened their club to me, and it's been awesome, getting some real boxing work in with these guys. All they do here is box. Right? I'm used to training with a lot of MMA fighters who might have different techniques, so it's been a pleasure working together.
Yeah, absolutely. And every time we're in the ring together, it's absolutely technical, very skillful. Sean certainly knows what he's doing, and I feel it. But we always work together and push each other. They say iron sharpens iron, and it's not an exaggeration.
Yeah. It's competitive, but in a good way.
So this is Nolan Bros Boxing in Waltham. We opened here in 2017. I'm Mark, my brother Matt, and I opened it. Grew up in boxing. My dad was on the board of directors of Somerville Boxing Club through the 80s. So we started Somerville, did competition out in Onantum, and then just started coaching. So very large stable of amateur boxers, decent stable of pro boxers, school teachers by day, so we like to stay busy. If you ever have any inclination to fight, you should try it. You end up joining this microcosm of the human population that you walk into an area where people paid money, and the reason they paid money is to hope that you get hurt or injured, and you thrive off that. There's just something primal about it that I love. And there's nothing else like it. I've known Sean for quite some time. We've been fans of Sean. We do the commentary for Haymakes for Hope, which is at the MGM where Sean will be fighting. And Sean corners a lot of people, and we always try to give him props. And Matt said on the call, he's like, "Hey, Sean, great MMA fighter. If you're ever looking to make the pro boxing jump, we know some promoters that would take care of that." So
mentioned how jacked I was, and that meant a lot to me. And then he was like, "Hey, if you ever need a place to train boxing, where are your guys?" And I pulled it up on my GPS because for me, it didn't make sense to train at an MMA gym. Like I said earlier, it's just a totally different style, and it's I really wanted to dive into this boxing thing. And I've heard great things about the guys. They got a promotion here. They got a great stable of fighters, like you mentioned. And I looked up on Google. It was not even a mile from my house, so no-brainer. And I look forward to being here, whether I choose to compete, continue to compete or not after this. I definitely love being part of it and part of the team, and hopefully can help these guys out a little bit too.
16th professional fight. I went on a lot of missions in Afghanistan where you're sitting on a helicopter and you're about to land in some sketchy areas. So I think that probably helped me prepare for these types of situations. And I'm like, okay, I could get knocked out, but no one's gonna blow my head off with an RPG, so that's good. You have to really channel the nerves. Like being nervous or having nerves doesn't mean you're necessarily nervous, right? Having nerves can mean you're excited. You're about to do something that you need adrenaline for. If I was about to fight and I didn't feel any adrenaline, like that would be, it would make me nervous, right? Like you should have some nerves, but it's about how do you control those nerves and being able to rely on the fact that you're prepared, right? That preparation is so important. Like I'm gonna go into that ring knowing that I'm fully prepared to win the fight. And then whatever happens, happens, right? Because like I can't control that piece of it, right? I can do so much.
Better man. It's all good.
Right now, guys. Come on. Let's go.
We didn't get the outcome that we came for. I trained hard. I was fully prepared. I have no excuses. You know, my opponent was the better man tonight, and you know, this game's tough. You know, I've given so much to this, and my first fight was over 18 years ago, so I've been doing this for a long time, and we'll see what happens. I don't think I'm ever gonna officially retire, but you know, I'm proud of myself for going in there and fighting hard and not quitting. And my daughter was there and my wife, and I just wanna show them, you know, you can work hard and you can accomplish your dreams. Like, look where we are, you know, fighting at Fenway. And these are things I never imagined I'd do when I was just a poor kid up in northern New Hampshire. So I'm proud of myself, and I'm gonna go home to my family. You know, it's a loss in the ring, but I'm winning in life, and I'm just gonna keep moving forward and seeing what else I can accomplish.
How cool would it be to be able to show my kids like what I was doing? You know, I'm doing it for the memories. I'm doing it for the rush. I'm doing it for the challenge. I'm doing it for a way just to test myself. I'm doing it just because I like to fight. I don't know if it has to be much more than that. Advice I'd like to offer to anybody that's really having a tough time right now is that things are usually not as bad as they feel. We will always suffer more in our minds than we ever will in reality. And I think it's important to remember that there's always a what's next, right? Don't give up. And you're not gonna be able to get to the life that you want without taking it a day at a time, an hour at a time. Reach out to somebody you trust. Reach out to somebody you know. Find connection, find community, and through that, you'll find hope, even when it feels hopeless.